Hello everybody, welcome back in my channel Bortnyk Chess, and this is my first recap US Masters 2024 and round 1. In first round I played against FIDE Master from Bulgaria. It's a Pecheva Georgiana. She is 2212. Couple words about the game before I gonna show you and analyze this. As always, when I get a winning position, I start messing up really hardly. I from completely winning position get worse position. She had like 30 seconds on her clock. I had 1 hour 15 minutes, and then the most interesting started. But let's step by step. So she played a d4. She laid like 5 minutes. I just choose what to play, and I want like get positions which I know. So I play knight f6, c4, and the b6. If you follow me during some time, you know I play double fianchetto in Blitz, but usually in classical chess I try play something else. But not in this time. Knight c3, bishop b7, f3 is good move here, probably the best one. Queen c2 is possible too, but she chose the move knight f3, and after I could play the just e6, and get the position really familiar for all of us. But again, I wanted just do something else. So double fianchetto, g6, d5, great move, bishop g7, and the e4. She wants to potentially play e5, if a d6, and then like bishop d3, king's Indian, but better reduction for white because my bishop on b7. This is why I react immediately. e5, taken on e5, not good, because queen e7. So she played right move. Bishop d3. Probably I could play here's castle d6. Black's position is worst, but it's still very complicated. And in level of 2200, it's hard to prove the advantage. So I played the queen e7, short castle, and a5. And this was the first actually critical moment. She spent 11 minutes per her move and actually surprised me. I was expecting move a3, the most logical in this position, and then if, for example, like knight a6, tried to play in the queen side, rook b1 is possible, bishops there. You know, let me just add some evaluation bar here. You can see +1 right now, engine set. So let me just turn off engine lines and just evaluation. So that was just the best, but she chose another one and she played d6, which surprised me. So it's bad because she opened my bishop on b7. Immediately I take on d6, she chose bishop e3, that was the idea, just take a pawn on b6. And now if a castle, yeah, then take, she could goes back. So I choose play knight a6, which is great move, and after take, knight c5. So I block in the bishop, and then I will trade it for this knight. I'm getting 2 bishops advantage. So rook e1, short castle, bishop c2 was fine. It was that what I was calculating. Also, she could play like a bishop f1 and oh, sorry, no, she couldn't play because pawn. Yeah, I was thinking take first and then after take. Maybe it's here bishop f1 became still stay on this diagonal. But she chooses to actually fine move. It's bishop c2 and potential idea bring the bishop to b5. That's her last actually the final square when she's gonna go. So I will play rook a6, forcing her take. She took it here. You couldn't play bishop c7 because of rook c8, so you have to take, and queen d2. Also good move to prevent the bishop h6. Here I was calculating move like a knight g4 with idea bishop h6. Also knight h5, potential knight f4, knight e6, maybe bring the rook to f6. But I choose another way. It's a d6, also fine. Rook d1. Now I could also play rook d8 or knight h5. I choose knight h5. This one to idea play knight f4, knight e6, knight d4. Bishop e4 is fine. I threaten the bishop b5 and then take my pawn on d6. So I have to secure my pawn on d6. Bishop b5, rook a8, and we can just see in her clock already 18 minutes. So she spent a lot of time during the game. Play the g3 prevent move knight f4. And one of the critical moments here, I had to decide what to do next. So I can play knight f4, and black has one not great piece. It's a bishop on g7. This is why I play the queen f8. To next play the bishop h6. Knight d5. I could try take, but also I seen her clock. She had already around 12 minutes, so I wanted to keep more pieces on the board. Bishop h6, queen e2, and knight g7. That's ours stopping the final goal. We're gonna bring our knight there, so she played a knight f6, king h8, and knight g4. Try to take my bishop. Actually, that's only one move what I calculate. I thought maybe it's bishop d7 here, but looks terrible. Like queen e7 even. So what else she could do? Be honest, I don't know. I was calculating knight g4 only. Knight e6, great. Take. Queen e3. I was thinking about take. Then, some glitch, I thought maybe she could take, but of course couldn't take because of bishop e4. And if rook e3, it's a knight to d4, and black is slightly better. But why I didn't play, it's just one simple reason, it's her clock. She had 3 minutes against 1 hour 16 minutes in my clock. This is why I didn't want it trade the queens and be in more complicated position. I played the queen h5. Engine disagree with this move because of it wanted I took it on e3, but it's still better position. Rook d3, f5, and ef. So here I was calculate move gf, but unfortunately it doesn't work because of take, queen takes with check, knight g7. Rook d8, and if queen c7 actually losing because of queen d1. But white has a queen e7, and now if queen d1 supporting the rook and also threatening bishop e4, press stop button and pause in this video and try to find why it doesn't work. It's actually insane, but I found it during my calculation. It's move bishop a4. And now I have to move my queen, so queen d2 and rook e2 is a draw. And I will think, oh no, whoa, what the heck? So unfortunately gf, it doesn't work because of knight e5, so I took it. Knight h4 was only one move, queen f6. Now look at this square, amazing square from my knight. I'm gonna put it there next. She played a bishop a4, try to include them. Bishop in the game, g5, knight g2, knight d4, and bishop to d1. So black's position is much more better. I don't want to say winning, not yet. It's just much more better, close to be winning. I don't have much of material, but my bishop is much better. Look at this amazing knight. So rook f8 to prevent whole ideas like an f4, and here we go. That's after move bishop g4, everything just a beginning. So knight g4 is a blunder. So I could play knight c2, and I was calculating knight c2. I saw it immediately. It's a fork, but after queen e2, knight e1, knight takes e1, I have a weak kings here. So she would like to bring the knight there, and really not that easy to win. So I tried to figure out how could I win easier here. So if maybe take knight c2, but then look at these squares, it's terrible, so it's not good. And then see, oh wait, I can play e4 and then knight f3. And I pushed this pawn. She was just very surprised and played the best move, rook d2. And after rook d2, I figure out, oh no, actually I cannot play knight f3 because after take, she could play like a queen e7 or even queen b3. I completely forgot about this opportunity because I was calculating rook d1. And now it's actually worked because take and a checkmate. And I was just really completely forget about basic stuff. So also she had 40 seconds on the clock. And I already recognize it doesn't work. Also, bishop c8 doesn't work because if bishop goes to d1. I should probably still play bishop c8. But I want to get more complicated position, so I play rook e8 and want to play somewhere e3. a4 was good, just, I removed my pawn from attack square. And knight e3 is best move. And here I really missed her next move. So I was calculating bishop d1 next. This is why I played knight bishop c6. If I saw her next move, I played definitely king g8 here. Just removing from the future pin, which I needed to go. But I already, start a little bit tilting here. I played really fast. I spent only 14 seconds by this move and blundered knight c2. So now, if I check, which maybe I could go here and take, I'm not better here. Not takes. Wait, not takes, because after take, actually knight e3, rook b8, I will have, and some games there. But she could play knight e3 now. And I have terrible bishop and bad pawn on d6. So because again, I played for her clock, I played a3, but she figured out actually here and played best moves. She took it here, then take, found the rook d2 on 2 seconds her clock, because don't forget we have increment 30 seconds. e3, last chance, rook takes e3, you can't take, so she could play rook d1 also, but she chose another great move, bishop e2, and now position just equal. So I played the h5, she took it on b2, h4, and after she played rook b2, she offered to draw. Bihane's position is equal, and only white actually can play here. But when you have 40 seconds and the bishop cutting off your king, kind of scary to play. So she chose play rook f1, which is best move also. She played very well after I just messed up. And of course I needed probably just a take or rook e8 to play. But I was sure she never takes, because it's kind of danger after take. So she had to take, but just rook f6 here, and she's saved. And black's even worse here. But I could have played just this one, probably rook h3, Still, some chances black has. But from this moment, she started actually messing up her position. She played a rook f to b1. She was so nervous, and I see that during the game, she just shaking hand and swearing hands. So I was thinking, wow, nice. I have chances actually to win. So after take, she played a king f2, which is a mistake. Of course, king f1 is the best move here, and put my rook still be on the third actual rank is much better than forcing my rook to the second because of this pin. So another mistake. It's a king f2, check, king e1, and rook e8. Now need to again find the best move and surviving move. So if rook d1, actually it's losing, because black can check, and if king d2 or king f2, doesn't matter, a rook e2, and doesn't matter which rook you're gonna take, I will win your rook back. So after take, I will simply take there. If king e2 is a rook g2, and black's win. So if king d1 is just bishop a4 winning, so she found the best move. It's a king f1. Just remove king from the pin, pushing pawn g4, and be honest, I don't know what's the best move here for white. I will calculate bishop d3, and probably that was the best. Yeah, and still not that easy to win this game for black. So if rook g3, Angel even said it's... Oh, wait, why rook g3? No, the check first. King there, and probably here. What I was calculate? I was calculate probably like a g3 move, something. But g3 doesn't work because of take. So I have to check. And yeah, black a little bit better, but I don't think it's enough to win this game. Instead of she played rook d1 to attack a pawn. I have to sacrifice it, by the way. I play the g3. Wait, could I play, by the way, something else? Maybe it's bishop f3 is here. Oh. Would I play bishop f3? Oh, it's not enough to win. Probably just a check. But g3, I would think I'm just winning. Take. I repeated once. I thought maybe she will blunder, play king d1. Who knows? She found the best move. Now check. Check. King d2 and g2. So if rook takes c6, I can check. And then queen. So we can count the material. It's like equal, but a lot of weak piece now, and Hendin I will just somehow will win this game. So what she could do is here she played a rook g6. Be honest, I don't know. If a check is just king g7, maybe she had to go in this line. And because of my king there, some checks will be. But I didn't want to play rook. Yeah, I was calculating about like a rook somewhere else. Wow, it's very interesting. Let me check actually engine. What engine gonna say here? It's a rook b7. Oh my god, I didn't see that. I didn't see it. Wait, where's win then? Wait a second, I don't understand. Rook h6. Oh my god, gf1. No way I ever played that. Yeah, that's... Come on, it's impossible. Look at this line. Rook cb6, what? No. Oh, come on. No. Oh my goodness. Seriously? Wait, this must be winning. What the heck? It has to be winning. Why it's not? It's... Wait, what? I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to say. Okay. All right. She played a rook g6 and another. I probably could play bishop b4 as well, but I choose other options. Rook g8, and just said it's brilliant. And king g7, a little bit scary here, but black is winning after rook h1 to cover this file. Check. She actually made check. She didn't play rook b6. On the board happened rook b7, king h8, and she just resigned. All right, guys. So that was the first first round. So it's a great atmosphere there. It's in downtown of Charlotte. Great place. Oh, a little bit hard, really. I'm during the game I get boring because she was thinking all the time. I'm walking in the tournament hall and watching full games. A lot of surprise results there. I look forward and I hope I will play better tomorrow because look, I play well until I just get winning position. So I keep doing bad in the end. I can't show the best technique. I'm liking online chess too. Okay, guys, I hope you like this recap. Also, I will try to recording recaps as soon as I can. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to sub and follow. See you guys. Bye-bye.